want this to be public and on record.
You should probably say it in front of your International Women's, Day.
Oh, well,
You just talked to them about repression, right? After you kicked a bunch of activists out of your event. Is that what you did?
do you want to talk?
I want you to address the rape cover-up in front of your audience here.
It doesn't sound like you want to have a discussion.
I was pretty clear when I said I want you to address the rape cover-up in front of your audience here. I don't know how more clear I can get.
I don't even know what you want me. I don't even know what you want me to talk
Why
about.
is Dustin Ponder still in your organization after you assaulted 2 women at least?
Dustin Ponder is still in the organization. He
assaulted somebody, admits to it publicly, threatens people.
He served a punishment for.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he did.
Well, did you serve a punishment for threatening people?
You don't really want to talk. I can see.
Did he serve a punishment?
This is you want to have a Facebook video show.
I want you to tell me if he served a punishment
you want to actually
for threatening people. No, I'm not.
That wasn't your question.
I'm not going to talk to you in private because y'all like
You don't
to
have
say
to
shit
talk
in
to me.
private.
You don't have to talk to me
that
in
you don't
private,
know to
but you
public.
are not talking. You're grandstanding.
I'm pretty sure I'm talking. I'm asking you questions, but you're not answering. You keep wanting me to bring you into a private space, so you don't actually have to be held accountable.
I actually didn't
for anything
ask you to come into a private space.
Really? Why are you walking out the door
wanted to go
where there's nobody, all these people that you just talked to about repression? Why don't you want to talk to them? You talk in front of them.
You don't want to talk because whenever I
Why
speak,
is
you
Dustin
talk over
Ponder
me.
still in the organization?
Why is he still in it?
Go for it.
I want to know too.
Simple question.
Dustin Ponder is still in the organization because I'm still waiting for a complaint from the person that you're representing.
So what you're telling me is that even though I told you that you had to do something about the hostile environment that people like that and all these people in here who have FRSO shirts on were creating for that victim, and you didn't do shit about it, that you can't do anything until she gives you a statement despite all the hostility that they create, despite the fact that they kicked her out of organizations.
Grandstanding.
Yeah. Is that what about that is not true? Did the victim get kicked out of the organization? Did she get kicked out of this room?
I have no idea. I don't even know what she looks like. I don't know who she is.
Did Solmar victim blame her to her face?
What are you saying that Solmar said?
She asked her why she was ever with the person who assaulted her, blaming her for her own assault. Did anything ever happen to her about that?
That could be one way to look at that.
No, that's exactly what she said.
What's another way to look at it? Hold on, what's another way to look at it?
What's another way to look at it?
Perhaps Sol never directly told the person that she thought she shouldn't be with him.
And if she stayed with her anyway, that means it's her fault he assaulted her?
I'm not sure that that's... You're going to take any words and twist them however you like.
It's not twisting. I was there when she said it, and that's how she meant it.
We're not going to issue public statements.
So you're just going to block anybody who talks about it.
Yeah, so the way it looks like is if someone is in FRSO or SDS and has an issue about sexual abuse, they have no means of recourse whatsoever in the organization. This is what this is revealed.
They can file a complaint.
With the organization? File it. How would we file a complaint? Like if it happened to me, let's just say, how would I file a complaint?
So you would contact the person that is in that you know that's in a leadership position.
Okay.
And in your nearest city, that person would contact and they would take a formal in-person complaint from you.
And when that person is the husband of the person who victim blamed the victim to her face?
Would my statement have to include vivid details about the incident, or what would my statement have to be?
A statement has to have sufficient detail so that it is possible for someone to understand what happened and the timing and the timing of the event. Someone has to be able to say, that couldn't possibly happen because I was not in the city and I have a plane ticket. That is the kind of detail that is required, yes.
So we know that he was in the city.
I have no idea when it was. I need a formal complaint.
You have to have a formal complaint.
I have to have a formal
And you don't think
complaint.
that you have any responsibility to make your members stop being hostile assholes to this victim to get one. You think that it's okay that she's blocked from groups, that anybody advocating for her is blocked from groups, removed, anybody talking about this is removed, and slandered, called names, called
informants, records,
Zionists, wreckers, racist, anything you guys can come up with, and then you don't think that, you know, that's a hostile environment for somebody trying to give you a statement about a trauma that they experienced? You are aware of
It
all
seems
these
like
things.
Dustin Ponder is a valuable organizing asset in your organization. He has connections with unions, and you don't want to let him go. So you're willing to silence anyone who criticizes.
Who do you want to make a complaint against?
Marisol Marquez.
Right now.
I don't even know. I'm not sure that rape apology has a
So you guys don't actually
thing in our rules.
So you
But-
don't
So
have
it's okay to be a rape apologist and a FRSO cadre? That's not being a tribune of the
I don't
people.
even
That's
know
not what
what a
letting
rape
them do.
apology.
You don't know what a rape apologist is? Oh, well, you're a very good expert to be handling these cases. No said.
Oh, she's got her video footage now.
I'm still
She's the
videoing.
star. Anything else? Anything else that the star wants to say?
You ever gonna pick Dustin Ponder out?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
You're just gonna keep them until you rape somebody else?
No, we'll just shuffle them to a different city like they've been
Sure,
doing
but
before.
You know what? We do not have
Maybe third time.
we don't have a transfer policy. We don't move people. People
It was
move
just a
because they choose
coincidence
to.
that he got to move up to New York and start a new unit.
He moved.
And he got the
He
unit.
chose to move.
Oh, okay. That's really, really
And-
convenient that your
and-
rapist member moved.
In fact, she went with it.
I thought you didn't know who the victim was.
Well, you've told me her name.
Oh.
But
I thought you didn't know who it was.
No,
though.
you
That's
said
weird.
was this
Well,
person in the
there's
room,
a
and I
lack
said
of
I don't know what she
consistency.
looks like. I don't know who she is.
Oh, but you know enough that she went with him, even though that's not.
That's not true.
Because that didn't happen. But you know who does know her name is somebody in the UK, because your member leaked her name to someone in the UK.
Look, I didn't even
Did
know.
anything ever happen to him?
I didn't even know her name when that happened.
Yeah, that doesn't make any difference. Did anything ever happen to him for that? Violating the victim's anonymous, you know?
I don't know. Did anything ever happen to you for all of the things that you posted that in my opinion, violated the victim's privacy a lot?
You don't even know what rape apology is. No one gives a shit about your opinion.
Oh, it's a show.
Yeah, I think the victim would be a better gauge of her privacy rather than you.
I was authorized to talk about things.
Right.
Daniel Sullivan?
What? Who?
Was Marisol Marquez? Were
You
any of those
approached her?
people? Yeah, because you ignored anybody talking about this otherwise. Wasn't she like on leadership? You're supposed to take it to leadership?
No, she's not.
Oh, she wasn't? Who was? Here? Yeah, I talked to him too. He never responded to me. Looks like there's an issue with this.
Yeah, I took another
Do
look
you
at
want me to pull out the email where we discussed the issue of
Do you?
communications? And should I just start reading all the
And you
emails,
think that a missed
all
call
the email
is communication
communications
with the victim?
that you and I had about this?
We can do that.
Yeah, but I'm not going to play that game.
I know you aren't.
But we could.
We definitely could. I have printed copies.
Me too.
You gonna go over the part where I was telling you, hey, this guy is threatening people around the victim. Will you do something about it? And then you didn't. You gonna go over the part where I
Calling all of us crazy and cops and just
You gonna go over the part
telling
where I said
people
this
to-
victim doesn't want to talk to you because
telling people to
she
kill
doesn't-
themselves.
I think the fact that you're a victim. Because that's when I'll be done.
I have not.
You didn't? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Well, your organization sure did. A lot of these folks in this room did. Why wasn't he even put on probation while we were trying to have this investigation? Why wasn't he put on probation? While we were supposed to be investigating this.
He was, but
He wasn't.
He
That's
was.
a goddamn lie. You never told me that he was put on probation while you were trying to collect this victim's statement. That's a goddamn lie.
He was in fact.
Well, you never told me that's a lie.
Because I chose not to.
Why? Don't you think that that would be useful information to tell this victim who is afraid to bring this information to you? That you actually take it seriously enough to put this person on probation? Because right now, it seems like you're making it up.
He was in fact not on
Do you
probation.
have proof of that?
I can probably find an email, but I might have phoned him about it. So.
No, well, that's really convenient. That you didn't tell the victim advocate that you put the person that she was accusing on probation, even though that probably would have been helpful. Just chose not to.
Oh, you told me not to contact you. You had told me not to contact him.
I didn't tell you not to contact me. I told you not to contact her, which is another thing that you violated. You contacted her directly.
I wanted to make sure that she was actually getting the information that I was going to be in town.
So you violated her express wishes.
I did
yes or
text
no
her.
answer. I mean,
Yes, I texted her.
You violated her wishes. Is what you're telling me. And you're the one who's handling her case. You don't tell the victim advocate that you put the dude on probation and you violate the victim's wishes. You're on a roll.
Yeah, it seems like if someone's in FRSO, they have no recourse.
We're never. We are never
You're
going
just
to
going to continue blocking people who ask about this. You're going to continue, kicking people out of SDS.
Making your organization look bad by not releasing a
You're making
statement.
the whole left look bad.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. The whole left. It looks so bad.
For what purpose would this? And what purpose would the statement serve?
There are
To-
vast claims being,
Well,
yeah,
and you would
made
clear
about the
your name,
organization.
first of all, your organization.
If my organization was being accused en masse of covering up rape, I would want my organization to address those concerns in a public, transparent manner as fast as possible.
You would say this.
The opposite of what FRSO has done. Like,
You're asking what the
Anybody
upside
who
is.
would
It's
talk
weird, a
about
weird
what's not true
question.
in their statement from commenting on it anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Well, right. I mean, the only reason that she wants a statement is so that she can write. There are still rape apologists all over the.
You wouldn't be rape apologist if you got rid of your rapists.
Right.
run
I'm
the
actually
bureaucracy.
making a point.
I don't think you
You
are.
can't investigate. You can't investigate something when you don't know.
Sure you can.
I mean, sure.
I know it's this guy's second time at this rodeo, don't you? Don't you?
I did as much investigation as I could.
Is it or is it not?
As you could, what does that mean? Somebody stopped you?
No,
Oh.
no one stopped me.
Oh.
Without knowing what the claims are, it's
Oh.
very difficult to actually make any kind of.
But like she said, she was scared to make the claims because of the hostile environment.
This is the second time around with this, with rape accusations or sexual assault accusations.
You can
It's an
only
easy
say
question. It's
No,
yes or
but
no.
the problem is I can only say so much without making,
You can confirm that.
without revealing things about the other person
I ain't
involved.
asking for details. Is it or is it not his first time around with sexual assault accusations?
Nope, it's not.
It's not his first time around. He's been accused before,
Mhm.
and those accusations were found to
Wow.
be truthful.
Yeah, well, yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
So this is the second time this guy's accused of assault, but y'all got to do some kind of third degree investigation.
Yes, we have to do an investigation.
You have to.
Yes.
And you can't do anything to make your members less hostile to the victim while you're doing that. And you can't stop this guy from threatening people around the victim.
I don't believe that I mean, I clearly, once I knew about it, told people not to contact the victim, so I don't think that people have had contact with the victim.
Do you know that Dustin was threatening people?
Threatening people with state repression.
Is this the victim or is this you?
It's me and others.
Yeah.
Many people have been
So,
threatened.
Yeah,
wait,
with
so
many.
it's okay to threaten the victim's friends and supporters, just not the victim herself. Y'all are cool with that. Y'all are cool with threatening anybody talking about it and supporting the victim. So don't go after the victim, just their supporters. That's FRSO's way?
What the
It's an easy thing to answer. I don't know why you're stuttering. Is it or is it not okay for a person accused of sexual assault to go around threatening people supporting the
You know
victim?
what? He didn't actually threaten you.
Yes, he did.
He did not. What words did he use that threatened you?
He said he was going to get the state involved. He was going to sue me for libel.
He was going to sue you for libel. Is that and you
think that's
interpret
not-
that as a threat?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah,
That is a threat.
somehow
That's
state
definitely a
repression.
threat.
Like,
That is threatening
A
someone
civil
with
suit
the
is
yield of the state.
a civil suit
For a
is
college
threat
student?
of.
That's a
it's
threat.
of
That's like a
state
defi-
repression.
dictionary
It's
threat.
just not. So you interpret people's words into the
So now
highest
you're-
level thing that they could possibly
So
be.
what you're doing is you're standing behind his threat. right now. You're saying it's okay that he did that.
You know, I don't have control of what he does as an individual human being.
But y'all are a Democratic Central organization, and you don't have any way to discipline him over that, even though you were able to put him on probation, a secret probation, over the assault claims in the first place. This is what you're telling me. So you can put him on probation, not tell the victim's advocate. He threatens the victim's advocate, and then you can't do anything about that.
The other part of his probation was because he was talking about the issue and saying anything about the issue on the internet, including that. That was one of the reasons why he was on probation.
Why was he on probation for that if it was okay that he was doing it? You don't seem to have a problem with the fact that he was doing it.
Because I said that people were not supposed to be talking about it.
So it was just a general.
Yeah, and people not talking about it is actually what I have told people to do.
Yeah, including everybody who's trying to get you to address it. I mean, I get that, but like.
Oh, yeah, we definitely know you've been telling people not to talk about it.
Like we know.
Yeah, we know this from
that.
experience.
But I mean.
I mean, you have plenty of forums to talk about it.
Oh, you have?
And-
That's weird.
But you're the person that we want to make it stop.
Then make your own social media outlets where you can talk about it.
But you have the power to make it stop.
The same night I brought this up with Marisol, I was blocked the same night for bringing this up. I was blocked. So where do I have to talk about it?
You have the power to stop
I
it.
talk about it on my own page, and then people block me. And FRSO members don't want to hear about it. They don't want to hear about it. Because
You can talk about it anywhere you like.
Yeah, except for multiple forums where your members have removed me.
Including
And,
tonight,
USF
today.
can't talk about it anymore because FRSO members removed members who were talking about it there. What happened with that? How come other members of SDS chapters can't talk
why
about
would
this?
SDS talk about an issue that's a Freedom Road
Maybe
issue?
because an SDS member was the one who was assaulted by a Freedom Road Socialist Organization member. But I guess SDS people shouldn't be concerned about that. You just walk into an organization, maybe get raped, and then nobody cares. That's just how it works. This is leftist organizing. This is International Women's Day. It's a fucking shit show. It's a shit show.
Are you done now?
Are you? Are you ever going to release a statement?
I've
Are you ever going to?
She has answered. She has answered that. She said she already answered that.
I've already answered
Then
the
I'm
question.
not done. I'm not going to be done until there's a statement or the rapist is out or both.
All right. Well, we should clean up then.
Yeah. Yeah. You probably
Thank you for talking. It's hilarious to her. Sucks.